Whoa, okay. Don't get me started, all right? Okay, thank you. Okay, so for real, Cecilia, I really was retired. They said, oh, Jeff, you're gonna hate retirement. No, I didn't. No. Those 11:30 calls at night, I did not get. I did not miss it. So I came back for only one reason, and it's because of you. And I'm being serious. I came back to start the William Julius Wilson Institute because I believed there were people out there who were going to, against all the odds, save America's children. It's funny growing up in the richest country in the world that has allowed the kind of inequality, inequities to exist in certain populations for our entire history. I mean, since day one, that's how it's been. This is 2022. It's still the same places, the same people, the same things still going on. Why? So I brought you all here under false pretenses. I did. I'm going to just admit it and be right up front right now because I'm drafting an army. Because well, y'all clap, but I don't know. You know, the thing about an army is everybody don't make it out of the army, so don't start clapping too fast. They'll be like, I didn't know he was talking about that kind of army. But I'm you know I'm not kidding. You know I'm not kidding. At some point, enough is enough. At some point, you say, all the excuses. We didn't have the talent. We didn't have the resources. We didn't have the people. We didn't have the skills. We didn't know what to do. In this room, since I know every organization in this room is the answer to poverty in this country. No one person, but I'm going to say this, no one entity has it all. None of us can claim, oh yeah, I figured this whole thing. I am telling you, in this room, the answers exist. From systems change, to collective impact, to neighborhood work, to folks who are determined to make sure in their neighborhoods and their communities, those young people have a shot. That exists right here in this room. And there's no reason we should leave here after these few days without each one of us learning another piece of the missing parts of the puzzle that we're putting together. Because y'all don't know one another. I'm just telling you, if you spend all your time in your own groups, you're going to miss the whole point of this. I know what's going on. San Diego, Memphis, Dayton. There's stuff all over this country. There's stuff going on that's just unbelievable. But nobody has it all. If you folks haven't seen some of the work of some of the groups here around systems change, it's really stunning. We've got people from the public sector, from the foundation community. I mean, there is no longer an excuse. And, you know, a lot of places, they want folks to volunteer. I'm drafting. I'm sorry. I just went and found, I found the best people in this country. And there are places that I went to, they're not here. I found the best people in this country because this has to be the vanguard. Somebody has to go out and set the tone and the standards for the rest of this nation about what we really mean when we talk about place-based cradle-to-career work. They have to understand that this is not just one or two places doing this. This is happening all over America in an excellent way. So you can turn in your IDs if you're not up for this battle, because you heard Cecilia, it's a real battle out there. I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. It's a real battle. And we need folks who have the commitment and the courage to stand up and do something in America. You know, we're not the first people who decided that we're going to bring injustice to an end, right? Talk about Frederick Douglass, Harriet Turner, Tubman. You talk about what Lincoln did and died. You talk about Martin. You know, people think Dr. King's most famous speech was the one everybody quotes. I always thought his mountaintop speech, that was the one that always brought me to tears, because he said, we're going to get to the mountaintop, but I may not get there with you. But we as a people, we're going to get there. This is a continuing narrative that has been building to this moment right now, right this very second. And for folks who can't see history, if you've never been part of history, if you just haven't made history, it is about to be made, because I know the quality of the individuals in this room. And at the Institute, at Blue Meridian Partners, the Place Matters team, at the Balmer Group, we've decided that this is the moment to do something that's never happened in the history of America, to level this playing field for poor children, for children of color, and to demonstrate in place after place, big cities, small cities, rural America, black, brown, white, that you can create real equity, and it can scale. So that's why we're here. I'm sorry I told you we're coming to a conference. This is a war. You know, we've got some generals in this audience, some women and men who are serious about this work. And we're here trying to get our act together before we go back out into the struggle. But part of this is for us to get to know one another, to relax, to have a good time. There's going to be some fun stuff that we're going to do also. So we want everybody. It's hard to fight a war if you're too tired to get out of bed, right? Got to get rejuvenated, re-energized. But Cecilia said the most important thing. You are not alone. What you're going through, what you're doing, it is happening in places across this country. And in the end, I have no doubt that that selfie that Brian and Arthie took, we're gonna be posting that and saying that was the beginning of the end of certain people in this country not being able to get a fair shot. So with that, let's enjoy our dinner. More to come, all right?